What's up, Goldie Gang? It's your girl, not Aisha, aka Goldie. Anyways, today I'm going to tell y'all a story. So today I'm doing my first story time, and it's very interesting. It's the first time I ever fought a dude, and that was basically my first fight. And at the time, he was my boyfriend. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna call the guy Bill. That's gonna be his name. We're gonna call him Bill, okay? So, in the moment, there was a fight currently going on in the neighborhood. And even though I didn't like the girl, she was getting jumped. So I was going over there to pull one of the girls off of her that was jumping her. In the midst, after it finished, I stopped it. After it stopped, he was with me. He kept telling me stop. He disappeared. I didn't know where he went. I was going to go to the corner store. It's late, like, and mind you, I was like 15. It's late. I was like 15, so I was like, okay, it's over with. So I was supposed to go to the store. I was intentionally going to the store to get some food. But a fight happened, and I don't like people getting jumped, so I stepped in it to help. So, okay, so, hold on. Fix my eyebrows. Sorry, I had to fix that. Okay, so I'm supposed to be walking to the store. So I'm walking to the store now, and I hit my brother. He's 14 now. So at the time, I think we're like 14. Yeah, before he was birth. So if I was 15, he was like 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11. Yeah, it was like 10 or 11, I think. One of the two. It was 10 or 11. So, so he runs up to me and my sister, Toya. He runs up to me, and he's like, Naisha, what's it called? Bill hit me. I was like, what? He hit you? So I was already a little hyped up from that fight because this little girl I didn't like that was jumping somebody, and I kept pulling her off of the person she was jumping, and she was making me mad because she was trying to fight me. So I was already heated up in the moment. I was already like, who would you want to go? So, like, I was already pissed. I was beyond pissed. Well, I wasn't pissed, but I was like heated. Like, I just wanted to go get some food, and this bullshit happened. So, where I stayed at the time, it's like a little walkway to get to the corner store, and it's like a big open space. So I was walking. Me and my sister were walking. I don't know where my other two siblings came from, but they came. So I walked up to him at the time, and everybody knows how I am about my siblings. We may argue, we may fight, but let me tell you something. You're not going to place not one hand on any sibling of mine. I only play that with my friends, especially if they're close friends. Don't touch them, because they didn't touch you. Don't. Do you want to get beat up? So I was like, did you touch my brother? Did you touch my brother? He couldn't answer for himself. His friend at the time, which was my used to be best friend's brother at the time, he was like, he didn't touch him. And I was like, okay, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him. Did you hit my brother? But it wasn't me, but that wasn't me just yelling at him. My sister was also yelling at him. She's a year younger than me. So she was yelling at him too. We all going back and forth. So my brother's he gets real mad. Like he got boiled over completely. I was like, Makai, calm down. So he didn't want to. We get into a big altercation. We start yelling, all types of stuff. Here's where the fighting comes in at. Okay, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. Don't put your hands on my brother no more, because if you do it again, I'm going to choke you out. Just don't touch him no more. So we left it alone. He kept saying he didn't do it, whatever, lying. My brother was bawling, and he don't cry like that unless he really hurt. He may fake cry, but I know his fake cry from when he real crying, and he was really crying, so he really had to hit him. And we used to get in altercations before we started dating. I couldn't stand him. I don't like him now, but I could not stand him for nothing. I did not like him. I didn't want to see his face. We was always getting in an altercation because of him, and my brother was always messing with my little brother, so he was always getting in altercations. So I mean, it's a past with history with this one. So I'm walking into the corner store, and I feel him hit me. They're still arguing. I'm telling them to shut up. I want to go in the store and get me some food. I'm walking in the store. He hits me in the back of my head. That was one thing. I swear to Jesus, I always want to fight. I be ready to beat the, out of people. But my mother feels as if I do, I might really hurt somebody. So she doesn't let me fight at all. I'm damn near grown. She still won't let me fight. I'm 18. She doesn't let me fight. I'm gonna be 19 in like 4 months, and she does not let me fight. Well, it's understandable now because I'm not trying to go to jail. But back then, I couldn't do nothing. My mother was very protective, very strict. It was really strict, but she was very protective. That's besides the subject. Anyways, so I feel him hit me in the back of the head. And I'm like, oh, did you really? So I blacked out. I can tell you what I remember. Now, I'm gonna tell you a part I remember, and I'm about to tell you the part where everybody else told me. Because I didn't remember the whole, I didn't even remember fighting him. I just remember grabbing him by his hoodie, wrapping it around my fist, and pop, pop, pop. No, I was uppercutting the hell out of him. I do know that. Because I had him by his hoodie, the hood on his jacket, and I was uppercutting. I was giving him to him. I was just bop, 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 bop. So, he a dude. Of course, he's stronger than me. But you're not going to put your hands on me. I don't care. Win or lose, you're not going to put your hands on me because you can't say I back down. I mean, I stood up to you. So I'm like, you want to fight? So when I'm angry, I cry. Hate it. But if I'm crying, I really want to fuck you up. But, excuse my language, but I can't like I want to. So, I was pissed. So we were going back and forth. We finna fight. So he hopping around like he's some type of rabbit. He jumping around. So what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So I'm like, you really want to fight? We can fight because you already hit me. So what's up? We fighting. So I call myself. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I dodged like 1 or 2 of them, and then he caught me in the lip. And my nails were like this long. So I was balling them. They didn't break magically, but I did put like dents in I went deep into my hand. Like my hands were bleeding. My mouth was bleeding. He busted my lip. I had walked in this. I'm going to finish that in the story. I'm going too far. Anyways, I was fighting, and then my younger brother, he's 2 years younger than me. He don't play that with nobody. You're not gonna put no hands on his sister, especially his oldest sister. I'm the oldest. You was not putting your hands on me. You think you finna get away with it? You got like 4, 5 people running up behind me, running up to you to get you because you would put your hands on me. That's how they roll, and they do not play. And that's the same way with them. So I see my brother. At the time, I was 15. I'm 18 now. He's like 21. So yeah, we're 3 years apart. So I was 15. He was 18. Don't judge me. I've always liked older dudes. I can't tell you why. I don't know. I've always liked dudes older than me. Anyways, that's besides the point. Y'all being nosy. That's besides the point. So, my brother, if I was 15, he was 13. And my sister was 14. And my youngest brother, the one that he hit, had a 2x4. And I told him, don't hit him with the 2x4. You stupid. Don't do that. Put it down. So then he got scared because we started fighting. And then my brother, when he popped me in my mouth, I was done for. I was like, oh, I had just had an abscess in my mouth. Like, my mouth recently just got done from swelling. Like, it went down from swelling. Like, my face was big, and he punched me directly in the same spot where I had abscess. So I had to call it quits. I was like, plus you a dude, I'm not gonna win this. So I'm like, I just got my licks in, because you can't say, no, I hit you back. So I was good, but my lip was busted, and he hit me in my tooth. So my mouth was bleeding. My brother's fighting him. Well, he's hitting him. He popped him twice, and then he like did like a tumble and trip. I'm like, damn, you 14, he 18. You made a 14-year-old fall on his ass. So, a family friend came and grabbed. Well, they tried to stop me. They was trying to stop me. This is what they told me. They were trying to stop me. Now, that's what I remember. What they told me was they was trying to stop me from hurting him. They said, I thought it was funny because we knew the owner of the store, and he was like, he told my mom I was out there looking like Floyd Mayweather, the way I was when they saw me when I was uppercutting him. So it's like I was out there looking like Floyd Mayweather. I don't have to worry about nobody messing with me, blah blah blah, you know. So they said that the one that he was with, and when we first started arguing with him, that was with Bill. He was sitting right there, and he grabbed him, and he was like, you didn't have to hit him. You didn't have to hit him. I remember him saying that. I can remember him saying that. You didn't have to hit him. You didn't have to hit him. And I was like, what the F you mean? He punched me. He didn't have to put his hands on me. I was walking in the store. So I didn't call the police. Personally, I didn't feel I needed to. He got what he deserved. I didn't need to call the police. I didn't. But from what I was told when I went in the store, that a elderly Caucasian woman got scared for me, so she called the police. At first she said she was scared for him, but she didn't call the police. But when he started fighting me, they got scared for me, and she called the police. So I was trying to figure out where the police came from. I was like, where are the police coming from? They like 2 cars pulled up. So I walked in the store, and they kept telling me, they was like, your mouth's bleeding. Your mouth's bleeding. I remember that. They were like, your mouth's bleeding. Your mouth's bleeding. So they gave me tissue, and then my hands were bloody. The inside of my hands, like, there was scars from every single last one of my fingernails dug into my skin. So I wiped that off. Then they gave me a cup of ice because of my lip was busted. So the police officer came in. I walked outside. I told my baby brother, I told one of my siblings to go get, I don't remember who, but I know I told one of my siblings to go get my mama. I said, go get mom, because the police is here. I know I wasn't going to jail because I didn't do anything wrong but defend myself, but I still needed them to go get her because the time I was 15 and she had to talk to them. So we get there. He put me in the police car. I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to jail. Y'all do not understand how nervous I was. It's like, but he just put me there to question me because he didn't want Bill coming back to do anything to me. That's what he told me. So he wanted to keep me safe and put me in the car. So I'm sitting in the car. I got my ice. I spilled my ice in the cop car. That's how nervous I was. I spilled my ice. So he let me pick it up and put it outside, drop it on the floor, or whatever. So he asked me how old I was. I was like, I'm 15 or whatever. And they were still trying to figure out who called the police. But that whole thing spiraled to a big situation, bro. Like, that was the first fight I actually got in with. Because my mother was around, I probably wouldn't have gotten in that fight because she wouldn't have let me. But that's like the first fight I really fought in a long time. It's the first boy I ever fought. And it's fucked up because at the time he was my boyfriend. Yeah. And we fought. I don't like him now. I can't stand him. I don't like the name of him. I don't like seeing his face. So that will end my video right here. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn my post notifications on. Show me some love. It's Team Golden Gang. Show me some love, y'all. I only got a certain amount of subscribers right now, but it's okay because I'm gonna start bringing them up. I'm gonna start doing little collabs and stuff. Not gonna say too much on it, but like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm out. Go to game.